I am so excited about these remote jobs today because one of them, I think it will tick every box for a lot of you. It's very beginner friendly, as in 0 to maybe a tiny bit of related experience needed. The pay is awesome and they're hiring almost nationwide, including California and New York. I also have a part-time work from home job that gives you a flexible work schedule, and it comes to us from the company Opulo. What they do is specialize in open source manufacturing technology, and they've been around since 2021. So looking at their job description, they tell us they're changing the way people bring their product to market. Their machines facilitate mid-scale manufacturing where customers can make their product at a moderate scale before making the risky and expensive jump to mass production. So they're looking for a customer service specialist to work part-time remotely anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description, and this is a mid-level position. And I'm going to scroll down here because they tell us down at the bottom, you'll work 10 to 20 hours per week. This is a remote role, but if you'd like to work out of the company's downtown Pittsburgh office, you're free to do so. Your exact schedule is flexible. They understand that as a part-time teammate, you'll most likely have other commitments such as school or additional jobs that they'll need to take into consideration. Now, you need to know this job does not include healthcare benefits or any employer-sponsored retirement plan. So in this job, you'll help customers both assemble and operate their pick and place machines, which places tiny electronic components into circuit boards. You'll also help monitor and keep track of any issues customers are experiencing with the product so that the engineering team can prioritize what to work on. You'll dive into the thriving community of builders and users in order to help understand what product improvements are most important. So in other words, you'll help customers with questions regarding assembling or operating the machine, answer questions about shipping timelines, help process returns or refunds, monitor and track issues in the field, and advise on what issues need to be prioritized, and record and update issue status in Notion and GitHub. Now, when it comes to Notion and GitHub, if you're familiar with those programs, great. If not, what I recommend doing is a quick internet search. Get as familiar as you can with Notion and GitHub. That way on your resume, you can say, yes, you are familiar with those products. You'll also be active in their Discord community and help spot issues and identify areas for improvement. And you do all that while adapting to evolving work environment within the company, resolving problems independently, and managing and recording information according to company standards. They want you to be excited to work for a young, fast-growing company where things are never boring. You've dealt with any type of CNC machine before, such as 3D printer, laser cutter, CNC mill, those sort of things, and you can communicate technical information clearly and concisely. And you get bonus points if you meet any of these bonus skills. Just read through them. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. And when it comes to the salary, scrolling back up, they tell us they'll pay you $16 to $21 per hour. And remember, this is a part-time position, 10 to 20 hours per week. Okay, so now on to the really good, juicy work from home job. This one comes to us from Dropbox. They have an opening for a product support representative. This is a full-time remote position. Now they have the location requirements and salaries broken out by zones. They tell us zones are based on your zip code. If you're within 100 miles of a listed metro area, straight line radius, you're included in that zone. For this role, they're hiring in zones 2 and 3, and they have a link here where you can check your zone. But what I'm going to do is scroll down to the bottom because they tell us the salary based on your zone. They're not hiring in zone 1. They're only hiring in zones 2 and 3. So the salary ranges between $53,700 up to $81,800 per year, depending on your zone. And scrolling down a little bit further, they tell us what states are in the zones. So like I said, they're not hiring in zone 1, which consists of San Francisco metro area, New York City metro, and Seattle metro. But it looks like they are hiring in every other location within the United States, including California outside San Francisco, Colorado, Connecticut, New York outside New York Metro, and Washington outside Seattle Metro. So this is really cool. This job is available to so many people who otherwise are not able to find remote jobs. So going back up this job description, what you'll do on a regular basis is support the Dropbox ecosystem, including products such as Sync, Capture, Backup, DocSend, Dropbox Sign, and many more products. They tell us they use Slack, Jira, and Zoom to communicate with users. So if you're familiar with those products, awesome. If not, do a quick internet search. Get as familiar as you can. So this is your typical tech support kind of position where you'll deliver technical support for Dropbox products-based issues via phone, email, and chat, achieve expert working knowledge of the company's products, meet set KPI targets, and complete tasks in a timely and effective manner. You'll provide customized recommendations and solutions to customers on complex issues in a user-friendly way, communicate customer-reported issues internally and triage them to the correct team, and document recurring issues to support product quality programs, product development, and to maintain agent resources. So to qualify for this job, they tell us they want you to have 0 to 2 years work experience in a technical support and customer-facing role. They also want you to have knowledge of or experience with troubleshooting desktop operation systems such as Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. And you can demonstrate strong communication skills. You're able to convey complex technical information in user-friendly ways through effective listening and questioning. You love asking open-ended questions to really get to the root of the matter, and you're a team player. Now, they have some preferred qualifications, and whenever I see preferred, that tells me they're just preferred, not required. Read through these preferences. If you meet any of them, definitely include them on your resume, especially if you do not have any related experience. So that does it for this one. In fact, we just went over a couple work-from-home jobs I think you'll really like, a part-time opportunity and this really hot work-from-home job that's hiring almost nationwide, including California and New York. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for more work-from-home jobs, check out this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.